Hello YouTube, this is Jerry D in Tennessee talking about some stocks. I'm going to talk about a reverse split in a certain situation. You need to be aware. Don't believe the hype, as I was fooled into believing on the stock. There's a lot of, you see a lot of stuff on the internet of how things are supposed to be, but there was a catch on this stock, and this is the second one I got caught on, and it just goes to show you better do your due diligence. You better go read the paperwork when you hear about a stock split to see what's going on. And let's see what's going on with this stock here. Let me change views here. All right, so if you do a Google search and you say stock split, reverse split definition, you'll get a link will come up to the top, Investopedia. So let's look at this link. So it says a reverse stock split is a type of corporate action that consolidates the number of existing shares of stock into fewer, proportionately more valuable shares. Now that's the way it's supposed to work, right? Reducing the total number of outstanding shares in the open market can be pursued in a number of reasons and often signals a company in distress. But a reverse stock split divides the existing total quantity of shares by a number, such as 5 or 10, which would then be called a 1 for 5 or a 1 for 10 reverse split. Respectively, a reverse stock split is also known as a stock consolidation, stock merge, or share rollback, and is the opposite exercise of a stock split, where the shares are split into multiple parts. Now, as you can see, it said more valuable shares. Well, that didn't happen on the particular split, and here's why. So, on August 4th, 2020, they released a press release, but they filed on August 3rd a charter amendment for reverse stock split. So on August 3rd, 2020, the company filed articles of amendment. The articles of amendment to its articles of amendment and reinstatement with the State Department of Assessments and Taxation of the State of Maryland, to the effect of 1 for 6 reverse stock split. The reverse stock split of the company shares of common stock, par value 0.1 per share, the shares. The reverse stock split is expected to take effect at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on August 21st, 2020. Effective time. At the effective time, every 6 issued outstanding shares will be converted into 1 share. The articles of amendment also provide that there will be no change in par value of 1 per share as a result of the stock split. So with this in the articles, the price did not go up. The price stayed the same. They just yanked the number of shares out from under the stockholders, if that makes sense. See, there will be no change in the par value per share as a result of this reverse. They put that in the article. So the company made a decision. Since we're reducing the numbers of shares, they're not going to go up. They're going to stay the same. And that's what they did. They stayed the same. So I want to provide links at the bottom of the video. This is the details. This is the list if you want to pull it up on Edgar's. I want to provide the link. Here's the 8K that I was reading on the previous tab. And as you can see, this is 8/4/2020 when this happened. Now, this was about a year ago. Okay. Now, what happened to my stock prices during this split? Well, let me talk about that. So, price didn't change. But CPTA became LRFC. So that's not what I want. Just a minute and we'll fix it. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's go back to this. All right. So, when I bought into the stock back in 2019, because they had been talking about a merger for a couple years, okay? There's been rumors on Twitter. This has been hyped up. So I bought into this thing July 31st, 2019. And I've been holding it for a while. The stock's been trading pretty steady around $8 and $9. So I bought in 71 shares at $9.59, as you can see right here. Excuse me. So symbol at that time was CPTA. So on July 2nd was when the name changed, okay? They had already did the consolidation in 2020. The stock was still around, stayed around $8 or $9 a share. So here's off of E-Trade. This is the activity of the where Captilla Finance had their name change, okay? When they changed the name, they showed no amount, which is funny. Okay, so they changed from Captilla to Logan Ridge Finance. That's when the price went up, when the name changed, okay? If you could see right here, it's below $17.50. It's really closer to $8, $9, $10 a share. It had been fluctuating. And this is in the past 3 months. This is July 8th, 2021. So right at the 1st of July, just a few days, within a week, the name changed. And that's when the price, they started talking about, here in April, they started talking about the ticker was going to change to a new name. And people started buying in, and the price started going up as the name was getting changed. So, and this volatility is off just the name change. Nothing happened off the reverse split, and that's my whole point. But we'll get to that. So, so here you can see I've filtered only RF Logan, the Logan symbol out on my ledger, just to show this. I just want to focus on this one stock. So it's running around $26.45 a share. So it's went up. My 6-to-1 from 71 shares went down to 11 shares, okay? So it shows that I'm in a green for $290.95. But if you notice right here, the price paid is showing 0. So if you're not paying attention to what you paid for your stocks and stuff during this situation, you can look at this portfolio and it says, oh man, I made $290. I could sell my shares. Well, you really don't want to at this point. So, all right. So I paid $9.59 for 71 shares for a total of $680.89. Okay. So now I have 11 shares on 7/7/2021 at $26.45 per share. And that's when I started thinking about doing this video. So the total value of my position in this stock with the new name right now is just $290.95. Which right now I'm in the red in a loss of $389.94. So even though if I go back here, I see this green, if I sell, I'm losing almost $400. $389.94. So it's going to benefit me to sit on this stock and wait for the price to go on up, which, it could take a while for it to go up. So, I mean, I'm almost $400 in the hole right now on this stock. Because my original investment was $680. So it would not be a wise thing for me to sell the stocks at this time. So this is a reality of a reverse split, okay? So go out, if you hear about a reverse split and people say, well, you see on Twitter, they're saying, oh, they're going to reduce the shares, 100,000 shares will go down to 50,000 shares. And that's what happened to me on Rocky Mountain High brand too. And I did not see a price change, and the stock's not done very well after my split. I've dropped down from 100,000 to 50,000. I've got my cat here. He's making sure I do the right thing on the video. He's making sure I get my facts straight. So if you hear hype about a reverse split and everybody's saying this stock's fixing to do a reverse split, you need to buy in right now. They're trying to drive the price up, okay, on the stock anyway to begin with. So, and whoever's doing the hype is probably done bought in, and they're waiting on other people to buy in and the price to go up so they can dump their shares before the split. But, okay, that being said, the reality is when you hear news like this, go out and do your own research. Go out to the SEC site, look at Edgar's, look up the stocks, look at the filing for how they worded to do the reverse split. Because if you see the words to where there's not going to be a change in the value of the stock, you better stay away from it. I mean, especially if they're going to do the split and then later they do the change. Then okay, so this stock did go up after they changed the ticker. When they changed the ticker, that's when the stock price went up. So it went from CPTA to LRFC. So I'm just saying, beware on your trades. Take my mistake as a lesson and do not do the same thing and losing money in the stocks. I'm trying to help people. I don't want to see anybody or hear of anybody that's watching my videos or following me. I don't want you to lose money. That's not my intention. I'm not trying to pump stocks to make money on my own benefit. I'm just doing this. This is something I'm into. I'm sharing my experiences and what I'm learning as I'm trading myself. And hopefully I'll be able to help other people. But please, I ask you, if you're going to invest, trade smart, trade scared. Trade smart is going out and looking at the Edgar's filings. And this, I took somebody's word on Twitter that the stock price was going to go up after they did the consolidation on the stock. I didn't go out and read the paperwork. If I had read the paperwork to begin with, I would have known that the stock price was not going to change. They can word it that way and the stock price will not change. Make sure that they don't word it where the stock price is not going to change. I'm sure if the price is going to double in price, then they will word it that way. So they took away half of my shares, or a sixth of my, they took away 60 shares and kept the money for 60 shares. Is what they did. is what happened. I lost the money for 60 shares of stock. And then my 11 shares, I still had one up, is what happened, was the reality of it. So, go back, look at the video, look at the number of shares, do the math yourself if you want to, and see, and that is the reality of it. I may go one further. Let's do this. We'll do one other thing. Actually, I can't pull the ticker up like that anymore. Let's go back 6 months, because it had gone up a little bit as they were talking about the name change. There was a reverse merger. But if that price had went up, let's do this too. Let's do this too. So let's say $9 is even. So one share was going to be the same as 6 if they had raised the price of this. The price would have went up to $54. So to get my money back, on what, to gain my $400 from 11 shares, I'm going to have to get up to above $54. If that makes sense. So if I say 54 times 11, see, it's going to have to be more. That's 54 times 11 is $954. So let's do $56. 616. So see, it's going to have to get up maybe $57, $58. 60 if I want to make a decent profit on my original investment. But until it gets that high, I'm at a loss. I'm in the red, about $400 right now at $26 a share. Over 26, between $26 and $27 a share. I'm almost $400 in the hole. So, so my point is, I lost when they did the split. I mean, they yanked money out from under me is what happened when the split. And I did not realize that. I was believing the hype on Twitter. So pay attention. Go out and do the research. If you see a stock split, go out and research and look at the documents on the SEC site, the EDGAR. Look up the ticker and look at the filings ask yourself, is this really what they're going to do? And are they really going to double the price of stock? Because the people on Twitter, some of them's out for their own benefit. They don't care. They're not trying to help anybody out. They're out to make money on the stocks themselves. And I'm just saying, I'm just hoping, I hope this video, I hope in making this video, I hope I can save somebody else from losing some money on this kind of a trade, okay? Trade smart, trade scared, and as I'm showing you right now, trade informed. Go out, look up the stock ticker. All this stuff is public information. You can go out to Edgar's and search for the stock. Okay, you can go out and search for the stock and find the information on this. And as I showed you before, they put in the filing that they were not going to change the price. They're just going to yank the shares. There would be no change in the par value. So look and see for the filings, the 8K, when they file. Look and see what they say and see if they are going to double the price. Because if they're not, you might want to just stay away from the trade. Just walk away from it and look for something else to trade on, or wait till after. And if they do a ticker change or there's a corporate or a merger or a takeover, wait until the news of that is going on and the price starts actually moving, and then buy in, and then make your profit and get out. If you want to do it, or stay, or if you believe in the company and want to hold in the company, hold on to it, then hold on. I'm going to hold on to this one, okay? LRFC, I'm going to have to come out on this trade, okay? The price is going up. Hopefully it'll go on up. And I could probably buy in right now at the price it is and start buying a little bit at a time and average down, and it would make it easier. And then I have a video that you can watch on averaging down your price on your stock. You can average down. I could buy in the dips, I can get my price down, and then when the price goes up, I can actually make a profit. So there's tricks to doing stuff. If you get in a bad trade, bad side of a trade like this, there's ways you can turn the trade around, and that is one way you can do it, is averaging down on the price. So I hope this has helped somebody. If you're thinking, if you hear reverse split, and people start saying this is a good thing, it's not always a good thing, okay? If this wording is in the 8K, the price is not going to change. They're just going to take a bunch of your shares and you're losing some on your position. You're going backwards. And that's exactly what this stock did. They take from the poor and give it to the rich. But oh man, Lord help me! I've made some mistakes since I've started trading, and I've lost some money. And it's easy. That's why I say trade scared. You can lose money, because you can. So one of the reasons I make these videos is hopefully to help somebody out there and help prevent them from losing money themselves. Okay, so if you stuck it out with me this long, I appreciate you watching my video. I'd love to see you in another video, and I'd love for you to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. If you hit the bell, it'll notify you when I come out with a new video. And I'd love for you to hit the like. If you got anything out of this video, please press a like so more people will see this and learn about the downside of a reverse split. That's why I wanted to make this video. I tortured myself over this. I started not to make it, and I thought, no, there's other people that's going to get into this situation, and maybe I should do this video to help prevent people from getting in this situation and losing money like I have. I've not really lost if I don't sell the stock. Okay, if you haven't sold the stock, and you're in this position like this, you've not lost the money till you actually sell the stock. So there's a chance I can average down on the price, okay, and increase my position, average down on the price, and that'll average what I have per share in there. And then if it goes on up, I can actually make more money. Please watch my average down video, and I do the mathematical calculations and everything on how it works, the mechanics behind averaging down, and why it can be a good thing. But that's one way you can turn this trade around. So the other thing is, this company might drive the stock up to $100 a share too. You don't know. You don't know till people start trading, till you hear news. And usually the price moves on news and release, when they do the filings on how much money they made, business deals, it's different news stories. That's what drives the price up. So anyway, thanks for visiting my channel. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I hope you have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.